Hey, Billy Bob here. It's Tuesday, and I have a new theme today. I'm going to call it Tech Talk Tuesday because we're going to talk a little tech. We're going to talk iPhone tech because I just got a new iPhone, and now I had to figure all this stuff out because I got a new iPhone 16. Now, what kind? The 16 Pro. I didn't want the Max. That's just too big, right? It's too big. I don't know if it's too big for you. It's too big for me. I want it to fit in my pocket. I want it to fit on my hip when I'm riding my bike. It's just, the Max is just the Max. It's too big. So I got the Pro. But anyway, so when I got the Pro, I thought, crap. I got all these blocks, right? You know what a block is, right? The block, right? Charging block. I got cords because the last 3 phones I've had, iPhones, all took what they call the lightning cord, which is this connector, right? The lightning cord, and a USB for the block, right? The USB, now they call it USB-A because we have other USBs. So at one time it was just a USB. Now they call it a USB or USB-A. So don't get confused because I was. Now, I thought to myself, holy crap, Billy Bob. I got like five cords, 6 cords. You got one in your briefcase, you got one in your suitcase, you got one in your counter in the kitchen to charge your phone, you got one in the bedroom to charge your phone, you got one because you need another one. You got them everywhere. And then you got charging blocks out the yin-yang. And then you got your car, right? You got a USB in your car. Now, in mine, I happen to have a USB and a USB-C. So that, my friends, is what the new iPhone has. The 16, I don't know about the 15. I know the 16, but the 16 Pro and Max, they all use a USB-C, which is this kind of, there we go, that kind of connector, okay? So I thought to myself, damn it, what are we gonna do, Billy Bob? You gotta buy all new cords. I gotta buy new blocks. Folks, ladies, gentlemen, members of Billy Bob's Backyard Barbecue and Billy Bob's Backyard Podcast, you do not. In fact, if you haven't already bought new stuff, stop, right? Just stop. I think they call these, I call it a tip, the new way, the new generation, they call it a hack. It's not a hack, it's a tip. I'm giving you a tip. By the way, here's a tip. Big, beautiful Billy Bob Bud Light just right. So a commercial in between or in the middle of my tech tips. Why is it not in a koozie? Well, because I got a little extra cold. No need. All right, back to tech tips. We talked about we got all these cords, we got all these blocks for the old iPhones. Now we got the USB-C. What the hell are we going to do? I don't want to spend all that money for new cords, new blocks, new yada, 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 right? Well, you don't have to. Why don't you have to? Pay attention because I got the answers. All right, here we go. First of all, if you have this block, this kind of block with the USB or USB-A, whatever they want to call it today, all you got to do, so I got all this stuff on Amazon, and I know everybody doesn't like Amazon. Yeah, but it's just a necessary evil of life sometimes, right? It's the easiest way to find things, the easiest way to get things, and they're inexpensive, or relatively so. So, first of all, I got these little ditties. Here, let's pull one out here. This is a USB-C, right, on this end, to a USB or USB-A on the other end. So what I would do, okay, I would take the USB-C, I'd plug it in here, right? And then I got a USB or USB-A, and I can plug it right into the block. Simple, right? Ta-da! Now, that's one part. Now, these babies, these little ditties here, okay, check them out. Oop. They're small. There we go. Now, a 3-pack of these, you want to go with the space gray because they're less expensive. I don't know why they charge more for color, but the space gray for a 3-pack is $8.99. Now that's a hell of a lot cheaper than buying a new lightning cord or a USB-C cord and all that. Trust me. And a new block. They ain't cheap. So 3-pack. I actually use them for my laptop too because there's only one USB-A port, and then there's a USB-C, and then I have a little I don't even know what they call it, little adapter that I can plug 3 in, a little dongle or whatever you want to call it. But so go with the space gray for these. I keep putting it away and pulling it out for these babies. Go with the space gray, $8.99. The silver or the rose gold are $12.99. Who the hell cares what color it is, right? Just go with the gray, least expensive. Now, all right, we got that out of the way. Now let's go with, I got all these cords. Lightning cords, right? I probably have half a dozen. I'm a pack rat. I got 2 different suitcases. I got them in each one. I got them in the briefcase. I got, as I said, the kitchen, the bedroom, wherever. And then I got spares. So, and they're all the lightning cord, right? Well, you can, my friends, get this little ditty. And it is a little adapter. So here, let's pull this off here. See if I can do this. Pull that baby off. I messed it up. A little adapter, and it is a lightning adapter that goes to USB-C. And it even has a little tether on it. So you put the little tether on your cord, your old lightning cord. Get it on there. Come on, baby. There we go. And then you take this adapter, plug it into your lightning cord. Ta-da. And then, my phone. I'm using my phone to record. But then this is the USB-C. And actually what I showed you is I could take that, I could either plug it in to a USB-C or like I could plug it into my phone. So now I could charge my phone with what was formerly a lightning cord, and now it's a USB-C cord. Or I could take the little ditty that I showed you before, plug the lightning end in. I got my USB-C. I can plug it into the block, charge. Now, okay, how much are these little ditties, these little USB-C adapters from lightning to USB-C? $8.99 for a 4-pack. So now what I've told you is you get the adapter from the USB-C to the USB-A. You get the lightning to the USB-C. $8.99, $8.99, 9 and 9 is 18. Tax, you're about $20. That's about the amount of one single cord, maybe even less than one single cord, and definitely less than a block, right? A charge block. Now, I'm sure the Apple people and the Verizon people, that's what they always say, right, on the podcast. I know the Apple people and the Verizon people and all those other people don't want you to know about this. But whatever. they're making their money. These are just some cool tips I found that I wanted to share with you that will make it simple and easy when you upgrade your phone, and you don't have to throw away your charging blocks and your charging cords. For 20 bucks, you can cover it all and be happy. Don't worry, be happy. America, land of the free because of the brave. Stay focused, America. Billy Bob, peace out.